You like that? What's all over your face? All right, today I'm going to show you how to make this very festive turkey here, and it's just a Thanksgiving headband, and I've got the pattern on the website. I'll put a link below, but you can make this entirely out of scrap materials, so it's pretty exciting, except for the googly eyes. With your H crochet hook, we're going to start with the headband portion first. We are going to chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to skip these last two spaces. So 1, 2, and we're going to go in this third space from the hole. And we're going to work a double crochet in that space. And really the next 10 total spaces. So 1, 2, 3. If you don't know how to do a double crochet, I'll put a link below. I go a lot slower in my how to double crochet demonstration video. But right now I'm going to assume that you know how to do a double crochet. But if you don't, you can remedy that real fast. 10 double crochet. Always, especially at the beginning of a project, double check and count yourself because you don't want the whole project to be off because of your first few rows. Oh, we've got our 10 double crochet, and then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to turn, and we are going to do this same thing, this one double crochet in each space 10 times across, for as many rows as it takes to fit this around your child's head for the headband. So this could be for you even. I mean, maybe you want to be really festive on Thanksgiving. I don't know. I know my kids' heads are about as big as mine, so I've worn the turkey headband. Anyway, I'm making this one for my niece, so it's not going to be as big as the ones I made for my daughters. So we'll come back in a second and or a few minutes, and we'll see how many rows we need. So I'm gonna make this a little snug because this is not for Gideon because he's a boy. But I'm making this for my niece, so I'm pulling it a little extra to make it snug. So for me, I forgot to count. For me, that is going to be 2, 3. Oh, he wants the camera so bad. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40 rows to fit a very large head 2-year-old. We have large heads in our family. It's a hereditary from both sides. You ain't got a chance, boy. Anyway, I'm making this for my niece, so you need to fit the head of whoever you're making this for. Once you have it sized to go around the head, we're going to go ahead and snip the thread, tie it off, and we will hide that later when we start forming it into the actual headband. But for now, we're going to move on, and we're going to switch over to our orange yarn. This is kind of a rust color here. It's different than the one in my picture from years ago because I don't know where that yarn is. So anyway, and I am going to be making the turkey body. So for our first round here, we're going to chain 2. Oh, sorry, we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pay no attention to the person who can't count. And then we're going to go into the first chain and join the loop with the slip stitch. And I like to hide my threads as I'm working so I don't have to do it later. So don't be distracted by that. That's just going to be getting hidden as we work around here. And we're going to chain 2. And we're going to work 2 double crochet in each chain all the way around, which is going to give us 12. So 1, 2, in that same space. And then the next space we work 1, 2, and we're going to do that all the way around until we have 12 double crochet. we've got the 6 double crochet all the way around, and we're going to go in and join our round as we go around. And then we're going to chain 2. And this row is basically the same thing. We're going to do 2 double crochet in each space. So 1, 2, 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, and so 2 double crochet in each space all the way around until we end up with a total of 24 double crochet. We're really just making a big circle here. Let's join this again. We've got our 24 all the way around, and have you guessed it? We're going to chain 2 and do 2 double crochet in each space all the way around. I make it a point of pride to make things as easy as possible, both for me and for you. So let's not overcomplicate things. There's my little personal motto. Anyway, you're going to do this all the way around, and you're going to end up with, can you guess? What's the double of 24? My 8-year-old keeps quizzing me on times tables, and I'm horrible. But I do know that 24 times 2 is going to give us 48. 48 around, we're going to join with a slip stitch, and then we're going to cut, tie off the thread, and you feel free to go hide that thread on your own time. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. The next thing we're going to do, oh, I lied, I need that back. I haven't made this pattern in a year. Can you tell? I need you to get, I'm going to switch to my variegated yarn because I think it's adorable, but whatever yarn you have in scraps, I highly recommend you just use scraps on this project, and then it's a free project. You know, I love this free projects. So we are going to attach on to our body. So just pull that through, make a loop, and then knot that again. And what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2. And we're going to do a triple crochet, which I haven't done a video on. I just realized I totally need to do that. So I'm going to go slower for you since I have not done that video. So we're going to wrap around. It's very similar to a double crochet, but we're going to wrap around twice. So we wrapped around once and twice. And then we're going to go in this next space, grab some thread and pull it through. Then we're going to wrap around and go through 2. And then we're going to wrap around and go through 2. And wrap around and go through 2. So it's just like a double crochet, but you do it 3 times. So we did our triple crochet, and we're going to do 3 of them in that same space. So that was our first one. So once again, we're going to wrap around twice, go into the same space, grab some thread, pull it through, wrap around, go through 2, wrap around, go through 2, wrap around, go through 2. And I will try to get an even slower video of that so you can see how to do a treble crochet or a triple crochet. So we need 1 more in that space. So we've got 3 triple crochet in the same space. Then we're going to go into the next space and do a slip stitch. So just grab some thread and pull it through. And that's going to make like a little feather, a little cluster of feathers for our turkey here. And then we're going to do that same thing again. So we're going to chain 2. I'm still hiding this thread as I go around. So chain 2. And then we're going to work, we're going to do that a total of 8 times, what we just did. So the 3, wrap around twice, we're doing 3 triple crochet. Two. 3. And then the slip stitch in the next space. Okay, so let's do that. Well, we've done it 2 already, so we need 6 more times, a total of 8 feather clusters. As you can see, we've got our 8 turkey feathers, gobble, gobble, all the way around. And we're going to cut off once again, we'll hide that thread later. I won't make you watch that. I do sometimes, but I'm not in the mood right now. And the next thing you're going to do is we're going to take this, for me, it's this rusty orange colored yarn. And I'm going to use a pom-pom maker. And I'm not going to show you how right here because I've already done it in a video and it takes, you know, more time to explain. So go watch my how to make a pom-pom video if you don't know how to do that. But you need a big pom-pom to make your turkey body.